Ladies, listen, I know it hurts. You gave your heart to someone who chose somebody else over you. And that pain, it feels like the end of the world. But I'm here to tell you, don't chase him. Don't beg for his attention. Don't waste your energy on someone who already left. When someone leaves you for another person, the natural reaction can be to chase after them, to call, text, plead, or even try to convince them that they made a mistake. It's human to want to fix what's broken, to reclaim what you lost, especially when your heart feels shattered and your mind is filled with what ifs. But the harsh truth you need to understand right now is that chasing someone who already chose to walk away only puts you in a position of weakness. It diminishes your self-respect and tells the world, and more importantly yourself, that you are willing to settle for less than you deserve. That's the first and most important lesson. Do not chase or beg. Chasing someone who left you is like running after a train that's already left the station. You're exhausting yourself, wasting precious time and energy, and you're not moving forward. It's painful to accept that someone who once meant so much to you has decided to leave your life and choose someone else, but no amount of chasing can rewrite their decision. The choice was theirs. You can't control their actions or their feelings. What you can control is how you respond. And the best response is to stop chasing. When you chase, you give that person power over your emotions. Every time you call or message first, every time you hope they'll answer or respond, you're handing over control. And that's dangerous because it makes your happiness dependent on someone else's willingness to give you attention. You become vulnerable to rejection all over again, which only deepens your hurt and damages your self-esteem. It's like handing someone the keys to your heart and asking them to decide when or if you get to feel whole again. Instead, you need to reclaim that power. The most empowering thing you can do when someone leaves you for another person is to stop the chase. Step back, breathe, and give yourself space. This doesn't mean pretending you don't care. It means respecting yourself enough to accept that someone who left is no longer the right person for you, no matter how much you love them. It means valuing yourself enough not to beg for crumbs from a table where you deserve to be the main course. You might ask, but what if they come back? Let me tell you something that Steve Harvey and other wise voices often say. If someone wants to come back into your life, they will. But the difference now is that you won't be the desperate person waiting and hoping for their return. You'll be someone who's built their own life, found their own joy, and isn't afraid to say no to anything less than respect and love. When you stop chasing, you become someone who commands respect, someone who is no longer an option but a prize, and that is magnetic. I know it's easier said than done because heartbreak makes your mind swirl with doubt and fear. It's normal to want to fix what's broken because that's what love often looks like in movies and songs. Endless fighting, endless trying. But real love, real respect isn't about pleading or chasing. It's about mutual commitment and care. If that's missing, no amount of chasing will ever fill the void. All chasing does is make you lose sight of your own worth and what you deserve. So what does this look like practically? It means deleting their number or blocking it if you have to. It means not checking their social media, not stalking their new life or their new partner. It means stopping the cycle of waiting for their text or call. It means telling yourself every day, I am enough, I am whole. I don't need someone who left me to complete me. When you start treating yourself with this kind of respect, your mindset shifts. You stop thinking like someone who's been abandoned and start thinking like someone who is on a journey to better things, better love, better opportunities, better life. You start putting your energy into healing yourself rather than trying to fix someone else. And that is the only way to move forward. Remember, chasing someone who left isn't just about them, it's about you too. It's about how you see yourself. When you stop chasing, you tell yourself in the world that you are valuable, that your love is not cheap, and that you deserve loyalty, respect, and genuine care. And when you live by that truth, your whole life changes. When someone leaves you for another person, it's easy to fall into a dark place where you feel broken, rejected, and unworthy. But here's the truth you need to grab hold of with both hands. The best way to heal and move forward is to focus on you, your growth, your happiness, and your confidence. Instead of wasting time wondering why they left or what you did wrong, turn your energy inward and invest it in becoming the best version of yourself. This is where true power lies. Self-improvement is not just about physical changes or superficial fixes. It's about nurturing every part of who you are, mind, body, and soul. When you commit to improving yourself after heartbreak, you're not just trying to get over someone, you're rediscovering your own value and reclaiming your life. Start with your mind. Emotional pain often clouds your thinking with negative self-talk. I'm not good enough. I'll never find love again, or something's wrong with me. These thoughts can become a cycle that drags you deeper into despair. The antidote is to feed your mind with positivity, knowledge, and growth. Read books that inspire you, listen to motivational podcasts, or take up a course that excites your curiosity. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, rather than those who drag you down or remind you of the pain. Mental growth creates a solid foundation of confidence and resilience that no heartbreak can shake. Next, focus on your body. Physical health and appearance are often the first things people think of when they consider self-improvement after a breakup. While physical changes don't heal emotional wounds instantly, they can have a powerful effect on your confidence and mood. Exercise releases endorphins, which help combat stress and depression. Eating well nourishes your body and mind. Dressing in a way that makes you feel good reminds you of your worth every time you look in the mirror. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about honoring your body and showing yourself love through care and attention. When you start feeling strong, healthy, and energetic, your whole outlook on life begins to shift. But self-improvement is incomplete without nourishing your soul. This can mean different things to different people. Meditation, prayer, journaling, spending time in nature, or practicing gratitude. When you take time to connect with your deeper self, you become more centered and peaceful. You learn to listen to your intuition and understand what you truly need from life and relationships. Spiritual growth helps you release the bitterness and anger that often accompany heartbreak. Instead of being stuck in resentment toward the person who left, you move toward forgiveness, not necessarily for them, but for your own peace. When your soul is at peace, you radiate calm and strength, which is incredibly attractive. Self-improvement after a breakup also means setting new goals and creating a vision for your future. Sometimes we get so caught up in the pain of losing someone that we forget there's a whole world